This would be the greatest EA College Football 25 Dynasty on YouTube. Stamped. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy AK-XXI, and I'm back.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Alright, what's good, y'all? It's your boy AK-XXI here with my first ever YouTube video. And what better time than with the release of potentially, the greatest sports game to come out ever. Man, we've been waiting on a college football game for 11 years. And I'll be honest with y'all, I didn't think we was ever going to get another one. But we here now, EA College Football 25. Let's get right into this Dynasty setup and team review. Now getting into the Dynasty settings, you know we got to go with Heisman difficulty. We're going to go ahead and leave Coach firing on and use the normal XP sliders. Injury zone, wear and tear zone, but we're going to go ahead and leave the play call settings off. Now when it comes to the quarter length, I went back and forth on this a little bit, but I decided to go with the 10-minute quarters with the 15-second accelerated clock. When we actually get into the games, if I feel like I need to adjust the quarter length, we could go ahead and do that. But for now, we're going to rock with 10 minutes. I left everything else on the default settings, but if anybody has a good slider set, feel free to put your boy on. We'll probably be adjusting the sliders throughout the series just to make it more enjoyable for y'all to watch and for me to play. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to pick our Dynasty team. Now, I knew I wanted to play in one of the power conferences. It was just a matter of which one. Do we want to play in the ACC and bring Swipe back to the U? Because we know it's been missing the last couple years. We could play in the Big 12, trying to build up a Cincy program that can be competitive in this conference. We could also go with Northwestern and try to compete in the already stacked Big 10. That's where I went to school, so it'd be kind of fun trying to build up that program. Or we could go to the SEC and rekindle that Bama-Auburn rivalry. Now, I left the decision up to y'all, and y'all decided. Our EA College Football 25 Dynasty team will be the Auburn Tigers. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be playing as the Auburn Tigers. And I definitely want to be in charge of things, so you know we're going to be rocking with the head coach. And after looking at all three of the backstories, to me it made the most sense to go with the recruiter. Because if you can get the best players off rip, they're going to turn to the best players at the end of the day. Now getting your first look at Coach 21, we only got one goal, and that's to stay at the top of college football for as long as possible. Now looking at the team's recent history, I'm going to be honest with y'all, it's not looking that good. Last time we won the SEC championship was in 2013. Last time we won a bowl game was in 2018. And we haven't even had a winning season since 2020. But that's why they brought in Coach 21 to save the day. Now taking a look at our roster for this upcoming season, we're going to be led by senior running back Jarquez Hunter. So expect us to be running the ball a lot. Especially when the quarterback room looking like this, man. It's definitely going to take some time to get this roster where it needs to be. Freshman quarterback Walker White does have some potential to lead the team at some point though. 84 speed and 87 acceleration looks promising for a quarterback. He also has 92 throw power with decent short and mid accuracy. That 68 deep accuracy though is going to have to improve if he wants any chance of seeing the field as a Tiger. Looking at the rest of the roster though, we do have a lot of seniors on this team, so we're going to have to go crazy on recruiting from the jump. It's already looking like that recruiter Baxter was the right play. Another guy I'm really excited about having on the team is sophomore cornerback Kalen Lee. He's got decent man and zone coverage, but that quickness is what I'm really excited about. And with these physicals too, we can definitely work with that. Now let's take a look at some of these preseason rankings. And to nobody's surprise, Georgia is the best team in the country, followed by Ohio State, Texas, Oregon, and Ole Miss to close out the top 5. Obviously, Auburn is nowhere to be found on this list, at least not yet. But let's see if we can at least crack the top 25 in year 1. But here's the rest of the top 25 in case anybody was curious. Moving on to the SEC standings, they actually got Bama projected to finish at the top of the conference, so that's interesting. Even though they got Georgia projected as the best team in the country, they got Alabama winning the SEC, and they got us all the way down here close to the bottom. That's cool though, it's gonna change. Here are your preseason All-Americans, and as we go through the first team, I'm seeing a lot of Michigan. Thank God we're not in the Big 10 though, because damn that team looked crazy. Here's a quick look at the second team All-Americans, and they still not showing us no love. We do have our guy Jarquez Hunter holding it down for us though on the SEC preseason first team. We also have senior linebacker Eugene Asante, who made the second team. We're definitely going to need a big year from him on the defensive side if we want to make some noise this year. I went in and redshirted a few guys that I knew weren't really going to touch the field in year one, including freshman quarterback Walker White. Hopefully sitting out 1 year will help him develop some of the skills we're looking for in our QB1. I also went ahead and redshirted freshman cornerbacks Jay Crawford and Amon Lane Gaines. My bad if I pronounced that wrong. Somebody let me know how to pronounce that in the comments. Both guys got crazy speed, but they're just not there yet. So we're going to let them sit out 1 year and hopefully they come back a little better. I also went ahead and redshirted freshman kicker Thomas McGough because honestly, we don't need 2 kickers. Now we're not going to be doing any recruiting in this video, but I did want to go in and take a look at some of the players they had in this class. And at first glance, it looks like there are a couple 5-star recruits we could start targeting early on. Here are some of the top overall prospects in this class, and the number 1 overall prospect, quarterback Ari Arma, is somebody we're definitely going to want to go after. In our next video, we're going to start scouting some of these players and start filling up our recruiting board. But that brings the end to my first ever YouTube video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like. If you want to keep watching and supporting, I really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. And until next time, y'all be safe.